Good morning, friends. The Karnataka High Court commented badly on the attitude of a rape victim, stating that it is unbecoming on the part of an Indian woman to say that she was tired and slept after she was ravished. So with this simple condition, the Honorable Court was pleased to grant bail to the accused. Right. The Karnataka High Court single judge bench by Justice Krishna S. Dikshit, while granting bail to a rape case accused, commented which I have mentioned above. It is unbecoming on the part of an Indian woman to sleep after being ravished. This is not the way in which the Indian women react, he also added. Right? Now, when we go into the problem, into the details of the case, the complainant, who is an employer of a company, has got, I can say, illicit sexual relations with the accused who was working in her company. On the fateful night, she went to Hotel Indraprastha to have her dinner, and while getting back, the accused came there in a drunken stage and forced his entry into the car and made her drive the car to the company, where he sexually ravished her on that night. Previously, they were having relations, and under the false pretext of marrying her, he had sexual contacts with her, but learning his attitude, she discarded him. But on that particular day, he came to the car in a drunken stage and forced her, and where he ravished her. She slept, and on the next day only, she gave a complaint in the police station. In the FIR, she stated that the contacts between him and also the IT Act, the nude photographs he has taken, all these things, they were the computer resource he has taken away from her, all these things mentioned. And lastly, she mentioned that the delay, about the part of the delay, she was tired and slept after the incident of ravishment. Right, the case was registered. The person is absconding, and he filed an anticipatory bail petition under section 438 CRPC. Of course, this is COVID-19 season, so now bail is a right and jail is only an exception, according to the old dicta of late Justice B.R. Krishna Iyer. So the things may be now on behalf of the petitioner, that is accused in this case. So he has brought to light the FIR and the delay, the reason and the reasoning of the woman that she fell asleep after the ravishment, and he has submitted that this is not believable. High Court also did not believe the same. So now the case registered against the accused, that is the petitioner in this case, are number 1, 376, it is a rape. 420, cheating, because he promised false promise to marry her, cheating. And 506, that is inducement or actually insulting her. So he threatened her, in other words, he threatened her. So that is 506. Threatened her, got into the car. So all these sections were leveled against him, and also section 66B of the Information Technology Act, that is punishment for dishonestly receiving the computer disk. You might have taken away that so-called computer disk. That is a offense punishable under 3 years for 1 lakh fine already, I told you. Right? So the court observed that the version of the complainant is not believable, because so actually another point is also found here. She has not given the report at the earliest point, right? So she stated that both of them were she also took, anyway, against him, he consumed drinks. He came to the spot and he made her forcibly, he actually 506, due to which she was threatened and she allowed him in the car. So even though it is true that he has incited or 506, then there is no explanation offered by the complainant for not alerting the police or the public about the conduct of the accused. This is major part. That means simply she kept cool and she took him to the office. What does it mean? Definitely silence admission. Then on behalf of the state, that is bail refusal, the learned public prosecutor submitted that the offences alleged are serious in nature and there was sufficient material to fix the accused to the crime. So, if anticipatory bail is granted, it would be difficult to secure the presence for the investigation or for the trial. That is normal pleading by the APPs. It will be like that only. Now, however, the judge Dikshit held that the serious nature of the crime alone cannot be a contention for getting him out on liberty, for granting bail, to specifically when no prima facie case is made out against him. Right? The court is inclined to grant bail on the following points. So, the complainant did not raise any alarm when the accused got into the car. First point. Second point, the victim had voluntarily taken drinks with the accused. And third, the failure of the victim to lodge the complaint at the earliest point. And the version of the complainant is a bit difficult to believe, as she wrote a letter that she is willing to effect a compromise with him if he is ready to marry her. So last point, of course, she has given it in writing to the police, not in the FIR. Subsequently, she has written the document. So nothing is stated by the complainant as to why she did not approach the police at the earliest point of the offense. When even, of course, in the earliest point means when he was threatening her for having sexual intercourse, right? Of course, the Honorable Court put so many restrictions or conditions against the so-called accused also, that he should not leave, he has to surrender the passport, he has to cooperate the investigation, he should not threaten the witnesses, he should not visit the office. All these conditions were there. And lastly, another condition also he has stated. If the complainant or the state, if they come to know, or if they come to know that he committed any breach of the condition, then definitely they can go for cancellation and he is ready to cancel the bail. Of course, it's only secondary option. Anyway, in this bail order, please refer to the comment by the judge that it is unbecoming on the part of an Indian woman to sleep after being ravished. This is most important. She did not report the matter at the earliest point of time and she is ready to compromise. He is willing to marry her. Of course, these are things are common. The judge, of course, as an elder, we know definitely, because they are already in contact with each other. They are having relations. The what if, only thing is she wanted to level allegation as an afterthought, and that too she stated that even in a drunken stage. In a drunken stage, she cannot make a decision. After the things were over, the hangover was over, then only she would have realized, and she wanted to get him to the police station, and therefore she filed this complaint. Anyway, this is a bad comment. This only single point made the judge to give order bail. Otherwise, it is a difficult case to get bail. Only thing is that she slept after the ravishment. Please remember. So whenever you write bail petitions, you must be able to realize this point also. Right? Thank you very much.